we're going to go in here to Format Styles. So when you're working in a print dictionary, typically you're not going to be able to convince your publisher to print it in color. You could, but when you are working in, and so a print dictionary very often uses things like that EX colon that I was using to delimit things so that it's obvious that you've left one section and moved to another. And typically you use different fonts for different languages. And you can do that, but not everyone is going to pick up that the font has changed. So one thing that we've played with in dictionary apps is using different colors for different languages. And so I'm going to cancel out of this. I'm going to go to Format Styles again, and you can follow me on this. Format Styles. And I'm going to start with normal. Everything in the dictionary flows down from the normal style. And so I'm going to go to Font. And this is a very confusing dialog box, but it's very powerful. And so I'm going to say that the French, everything in French, is going to be blue. Everything in English is going to be green. And I'm going to leave Simbi in black in this case. So I have now set the French and English, and I'm going to click OK. And you will notice that throughout your dictionary, things are starting to change color. I do need to turn on the French again so that you'll be able to see it, because you can't see it right now. So turn on the French definition. Okay, there we go. My recommendation is don't make too many changes to the styles. Make it the minimum number of changes that you can make, because everything is inherited and goes down the line. So if you change something like Brian just mentioned that my noun here, because the noun is actually in English, it is showing up in green. Yeah, it wasn't green already. It just, yeah, but I guess, so let's swap that. I'm going to go back into the styles. I'm going to swap the French and the English, and so we'll see what happens here. So I'm going to change the English or the French, the English to blue, and this to green. Okay. So it is following English, but it was actually green before. Grammatical categories are in the primary analysis language. So primary analysis language means format, writing systems, analysis writing systems. It means the one at the top. If I were to move this up, French would become my primary analysis language, and a lot of things in Flex would show up in French instead of English. So that is actually quite important in Flex, which one is on top. Okay. So that is a very quick overview of configuration of a dictionary.